Hello. Hi guys, it's nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by my channel again. It's like super rainy outside. I'm not gonna show you my street because I don't know if this ever blows up, which it won't, but I don't want anybody to know where I live. But it's very gloomy out today. And honestly, when it's like this, I don't know, usually most people just sit in bed and like watch YouTube videos or Netflix, which most people do, but I get more like, I don't know, homey. I want to be really cozy. So what I'm planning on doing today is I'm going to make this apple fritter loaf that I saw. By no means an expert at cooking. I'm not much of a baker. I only started within like the last year, I would say, amongst everything else in my life. Recipes actually from Pinterest. And I just thought it'd be fun to like do this and like film myself and like, I don't know, if you're bored, you have me to listen to in the background. This is very exciting for me because this isn't a baking channel. I don't know anything, but you're gonna watch it probably because my friends support me, I think. And then the rest of you probably just, I don't know, there's a girl in an apron. This apron, it's been a long time coming for this like baking channel to start. Like I bought this apron like back in 2014. I was in my first serious relationship and I was like, I had like this desire to like really channel like a 50s homemaker who ends up leaving the white middle-class suburbia to go to feminist rights movements and just be like a very vocal feminist, but she originally started at this. So like, this is my origin story. I don't know. You'll probably see my dog in the background. I'm sorry for the green kitchen. I live at home with my mother. At least, you know what though? This is channeling apple vibes. Like, doesn't this remind you of like a green apple? Before I get started, I just wanted to show what ingredients I have here. I'm going to list the recipe that I got down below because obviously I don't want to take credit for it. This is what we have right now. There's granulated sugar, baking powder, cinnamon, vanilla extract, butter, 2 large apples, 2 eggs at room temperature, brown sugar, and this flour here. So that's what you're gonna need for ingredients. So I just followed the instructions that were on Pinterest, and basically what they said was to put in a small bowl, mix together the brown sugar and cinnamon, and just leave it aside. And they said to do another medium-sized bowl and do flour and baking powder and mix it together. And then in a third bowl, they want us to do butter and granulated sugar. Like to point out, I don't have a mixer. This is like all by hand. It's a work of art. It's a work in progress, really. So that's what's going on with that. Right now, I'm just doing like the butter mixture that they had. It's kind of gross right now. It looks like mashed potatoes with egg on top. So I just put in some vanilla extract, butter, sugar, and eggs in one big bowl, and I'm just mixing it. It's actually a lot harder than I expected it would be to film this because I'm so focused when I'm baking that I'm like, oh, I gotta talk to you guys too. So I just wanted to see how you guys were doing. How's life going? How's life treating ya? I know it's a really weird time right now, and it's just really weird, honestly. I totally get it. So I guess like, I know there's a lot of negatives out of this whole situation, but like, what would you say is like one of the good things that happened for you this year? There has to be some good things that came for you, and like, I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I learned a lot this year, and I feel like it really helped me grow as a person, which I said earlier on. I keep saying it, like I'm putting the nail in the coffin, like you guys know. Like, I don't know, I did a lot of things this year that were really fun, and in terms of like myself, I just did it alone, so I don't know, I'm really weird. You know what started me on baking and like cooking more? I would say it's because of my mom. I feel like this is my way like of showing her that I care about her, like it's because she loves her sweets. Like she keeps like, whenever we go to Fortino's to like go grocery shopping, she has like 20 sweets on the grocery list. So I'm trying to save us some money, and also like this way I kind of know what's going into her body, showing that I care, I guess. I don't know, and also it's yummy, so why not? I feel like a real like homemaker. Like, look at this, how cute. That's my way of like expressing myself, I guess, to my mom. I think it has to do with like my love language, because like, I don't know if you guys have ever done that quiz before, your love language quiz. Very applicable to a lot of like situations, like to a lot of people in your life and why you behave the way you do. Usually when I do the love language quiz, I get top off is acts of service and quality time. That's like the top. And then words of affirmation. So like, I feel like I place a lot of value on how you treat people and the time you spend with them and the effort you make, which is interesting because I was always like a words of affirmation kind of biddy, you know? But I feel like that's changed a lot with time. Maybe because I've become more comfortable on my own and I don't need somebody to tell me that they care about me. I need to show that they care about me, you know? So that's really interesting. I wonder what your love language is. You guys should comment down below. I'm actually curious if you guys have done this quiz before and what your results were. I'm also curious because I feel like men get the same results. Like a lot of them get like the physical touch one as their top love language. And I wonder if that has a lot to do with like socialization and gender norms, because I feel like men are kind of taught to like push things down and not to express themselves emotionally, so they kind of lack in the communication front. I find like a lot of like my male friends, even the ones that are more in touch with like their emotions and stuff like that, they still have a hard time expressing themselves and like saying how they're feeling and showing someone that they care. So I feel like a lot of them do it through acts of service and like through physical touch. So I find that really interesting. If you're a man or a woman or non-binary or whatever you are, if you want to say down below what your love language is, I find that stuff very interesting. I feel like, I don't know, I'm a total nerd when it comes to like socialization and how people are socialized to behave a certain way. Yeah, I don't know, it's really interesting. Like, tell me what you got. Show me those results. I think this is about as good as I'm gonna get. Like, I got the butter all mixed in. And yeah, I think I'm going to actually join the flour and baking powder mixture with the butter mixture. Okay, so I'm gonna pour her in. Ooh, she's looking kind of chunky, I'm not gonna lie, a little chunky. But it's okay, we like a thick batter, you know? Like, that's cute. We're gonna get thick from this batter. So it's like the butter is not as mixed in as I would have liked, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I thought like it'd be such a cute idea to like make me look really cute, like wearing white in the kitchen. How daring. That's how you know I'm not a baker, is I'm wearing white in the kitchen. But I thought it would look really cute, and I'm seeing how that was kind of a bad idea now because I'm getting flour and stuff all over me. So gotta be honest with you guys, I'm doing this right now. It isn't out of like necessity. Like, I don't need to be doing this right now. I'm not doing this even for fun at this point. I'm doing this because I'm procrastinating. I have a group assignment and my own personal paper due tomorrow. I haven't started it yet. It's, I think, 5 p.m. on Sunday at this point when I'm filming this, so I'm being a bad girl. This is what I do. I'm a productive procrastinator. It's really weird. I end up going and cleaning whenever I want to procrastinate, or I'll be like, oh, I'll go grocery shopping. I can do that. Like, that's fine. Do you want me to make dinner? Want me to give you a foot massage? Like, anything to get out of like doing it. Because I feel bad when I'm procrastinating, so I make up for it by being productive in other areas of my life. I don't know if that's normal. That's the Monica in me. I have to. I feel too guilty. Does anybody else do that? Is that just me, or like do you just watch Netflix? Like, I have no judgment either way. Meanwhile, my mom, she's retired, and she's been retired for like 4 or 5 years now. And she's like living her best life. She literally told me the other day that she ran out of shows to watch on Netflix. She's like, I have nothing left to watch. She's like, I need my satellite TV back. I'm like, what? You have nothing left? Are you sure? So like when we have like mom-daughter night, we'll try and like watch a show together. And like everything on Netflix is like, oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. I've seen that. So we can't watch anything. For anyone that's not from Ontario, this is bagged milk. So now we're gonna mix the milk and all that little flour batter mixture together till she's nice and wet. Take note, boys. If I ever get like an opportunity to have an ad on my video, it's gonna be there for like 2 seconds and then they're gonna take it off because they're like, this girl swore like 20 times. This girl mentioned like a worldwide issue that's going on right now. This girl keeps saying really erotic things on camera. This is an OnlyFans. Oh man, can I even say that word? My God. So I don't know what I'm doing exactly right now, guys, with my channel in terms of like content. There isn't like one direction that I want to go in, I guess. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Hopefully my personality will keep you around, just because I like make fun of myself so much. Oh, she's getting smooth. Look at that. Ooh, see that? Didn't even use the whisk. Used a fork. But yeah, in terms of content, I'm not really sure what direction I'm going in at this point. I think I'm leaning towards like vlogs and commentary. But I don't know, there's so many things that I'm interested in. I don't want to really box myself into a certain content. I don't want to box myself into something that I don't know if I'll always want to create. I feel like I want to do a lot of different things. I was thinking at one point, because I actually went to McMaster University, I'm thinking on the weekend one day maybe I could do like a tour of McMaster for some people like who are outside this channel, who are like aren't just being sent here from my Instagram. I feel really bad for all like the students right now who are leaving high school, like they're in their final year of high school. Not only are they not getting a prom, they're not getting a graduation ceremony, they're not getting any of that. But on top of that, they're gonna be missing out on a lot of like their university experience. I feel like that was so much fun, like going on campus tours and stuff like that. And I know they're doing them still, and like they're doing like a lot of online tours now, but it's not the same, you know? Like the best part is like meeting people, I find. So I feel really bad. So like maybe I'll just show like I'll do exactly what everybody else is doing and do an online tour. Figured like it'd be fun to maybe get like an idea of like all the cool places that are at Mac. From a Mac alumni. I think that'd be really fun. I graduated almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy. In case you guys were curious, I graduated from McMaster with a Bachelor of Social Work and a Bachelor of Labor Studies degree, which is like a Bachelor of Arts degree. So it was really fun. I really love Mac. It was like my favorite like school experience I've ever had in my life. Currently, because I didn't mention, I'm actually at Sheridan College right now. I'm doing online classes, so it's not like the same experience, you know? I'm doing online classes for human resources just because I'm working full-time right now at a place as a receptionist, and I don't know, I want to keep growing. I want to keep learning. I feel like I want to be a lifelong learner. I don't want to ever like close my mind to things. And I just want to keep getting better at stuff. Like I feel like, I don't know, I'm a flawed person. I make a lot of mistakes, but I'd like to keep learning as much as possible. Okay guys, so like it looks pretty good. She's really nice and whipped in. So we're gonna move on to the next step. Put all the apples that I cut up earlier just in another bowl. And I'm just going to be doing 1 teaspoon of cinnamon because we're gonna just like make the apples like a little spicy. We're gonna make her, oh, I put like way too much. You know what though, the more the merrier at this point. So I'm just putting some cinnamon in the apples. And then with a tablespoon, I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. She's looking good. Oh, I'm gonna use my tablespoon to mix in the cinnamon and sugar with the apples. And what's gonna happen here after this is we're going to actually spray down the pan, and then we're gonna put half of this batter in the pan before adding some apples to the pan. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like a fritter. Okay, so it wanted me to kind of swirl around the stuff with a butter knife. It just wanted me to like put it in a little bit more, mix it in a bit better. So I did that. Now we're just going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 60 minutes, but make sure to check before then because it seems like a really long time. And now the last step for us is just to go and make the icing that's gonna go on top. So I'm doing the not so thick icing. I'm doing like the apple fritter icing that's a bit thinner layer. However, there is like a thicker icing option that kind of mimics that of like the cinnamon on like a cinnamon roll or something like that. So if you wanted like a thicker icing, you could do that. So yeah, for the actual icing that goes on top, the recipe calls for powdered sugar and milk to be mixed together. I didn't have powdered sugar, so I did sugar, like granulated sugar and milk. So that's up to you guys. If you want to go get the powdered sugar, you could do that, but this is all I had on hand and I'm one for saving money. So I ended up accidentally pouring too much milk in it, but it's not too bad. I just threw in a hint of cinnamon as well. And like overall, like you can make it a bit thicker if you want by adding like maybe a little bit of flour or a little bit of sugar in there. I made a mistake by putting too much milk in. The recipe was calling for about 1 to 3 tablespoons of milk, and I accidentally dropped the milk in the bowl. So if you're finding it's not keeping consistency, you can put it into the microwave for like 10 seconds. I'm just waiting on the loaf now, which is going to take about 60 minutes. So I'll get back to you guys when it's done. yeah, so that's how you make an apple fritter loaf. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's like kind of random, but I just thought it'd be fun to have like a little bit of a chatty video. And I don't know, I love watching these types of videos where people cook and that because it motivates me to cook. And I just find it really relaxing, especially like on a rainy day like today. But yeah, Molly and I thank you very much for watching this channel. If you guys would like to watch more content like this, let me know. If this isn't your thing and you don't want to see any more of these videos, I totally understand. I might make them still because I like doing it, but if you don't like it, just let me know and maybe I'll not make as many. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if there's a recipe you want me to follow up on and try and recreate, let me know, okay? Thanks guys, have a good day, bye!